And our last story today is from Tunisia. The country is cracking down on corruption, and in the latest push, it has jailed its richest man to 20 years in prison. Now, his name is Marouan Mabrouk, and he is the son-in-law of the former President Zine El Abidine Ben Ali. Now, Mabrouk is part of an influential family with business interests in trade, banking, communications, and car dealerships. Now, he also controls a major supermarket chain, and he owns shares in Beard Bank, the French telecom operator, Orange, and a biscuit company. Now, back in 2011, a revolution toppled Ben Ali. Unlike many of his relatives, Mabrouk stayed in Tunisia after the uprising. After 2011, he allegedly received support from successive governments. Now, in late 2023, authorities detained Mabrouk as a part of a broader anti-corruption drive that was led by President Kais Saied. Prosecutors accuse him of money laundering, embezzling funds from state-owned companies, and securing illegal advantages through political connections, including during the tenure of former Prime Minister Youssef Chahed. Chahed was Tunisia's Prime Minister from 2016 to 2020. He too has been handed a prison sentence for lifting an asset freeze imposed on Mabrouk. Now, the ex-Prime Minister Chahed is currently in the US, and his sentence was issued in absentia. He has denied all allegations, calling them politically motivated. Several ex-cabinet ministers were also involved in the scandal. Along with Chahed, the former ministers of Foreign Affairs, Finance, Human Rights and Communication were also sentenced to 6 years in prison with a fine of $800 million. These sentences come as Tunisian President Kais Saied vows zero tolerance for corruption. Since coming to power in 2019, Saied has sacked the government, dissolved the parliament, gave himself powers to rule and legislate by decree, and has seized control over the judiciary. Now, back in 2022, Saied created a committee to collect money from business owners allegedly involved in corruption. He said that the money would be used to reduce Tunisia's budget deficit. His target is to collect no less than $5 billion from corrupt business owners. However, to date, the committee has not shared any details of any amounts collected. On the surface, Saied's crackdown on corruption sounds ideal, but the lack of details and transparency casts doubts over the effectiveness of such anti-corruption drives.
Power doesn't end quietly. Some deaths are not accidents. They are messages. A gunshot. A crowd. A country frozen. The killer disappears. The questions don't. This is not just about who died. It's about what followed. Governments fell. Armies moved. History rewrote itself. 5 leaders. 5 moments. One pattern. The assassination.